Hello students, I hope you all are doing well, okay, and all are fine. Now I hope you all have seen the last two videos of this chapter heat. Now I am here with the last video of this chapter heat, okay. So again I have written the contents of the last part of my video. In this video we are going to study about land breeze and sea breeze. We will study about third mode of transfer of heat, that is radiation, and last we will do the revision summary of this chapter. Okay, so let's have a quick recap what we have done in our earlier videos. Okay, so what we have done, we have studied about temperature is a reliable source, reliable device to measure the hotness of an object. Temperature is measured by using a thermometer. Our sense of touch is not at all reliable, so we should measure it by using a thermometer. Now we have studied about clinical thermometer. We have studied about laboratory thermometer. We have studied the difference between the two types of thermometer. Then also we have studied how to measure the temperature by using both types of thermometer, where we can use laboratory, where we can use clinical. Then we have studied about the modes of transfer of heat. Okay, and then I told you that there are three modes of transfer of heat: conduction, which takes place in solids; convection, which takes place in liquids as well as in gases; and third part is radiation. Okay, so and we have studied the activities also, isn't it? We have studied about the different activities also, like conduction. If you remember, one metal rod we have taken, fixed it between the bricks, and fixed the wax, and at one corner we have placed the candle flame, and we will see that the end which is very near, the wax which is very near to the flame, it starts melting, the next one, the next one. This is how the transfer of heat takes place in solids through conduction. Then we have studied about convection, how convection takes place in liquids and gases. So in liquids also we have done it, isn't it? We have done one activity, round bottom flask. If you remember, we have taken some liquid, potassium permanganate, so that we can see the color, and below that we have placed one candle flame. So after some time, what you have observed, that the water which was just above the candle flame, it gets heated up first, it rises upwards, and that rising we can see with the help of potassium permanganate, because that colors you can see rising. Then again from the side, what happened, the water is coming, again it gets heated up, rises up, again from side comes down, heated up, rises up. Like this, what happened, whole of the water that is present in bottom flask, it heated up. Next we have done one activity to show the convection in air also, isn't it? Simple activity, hands we have to place above the candle flame and one hand at the side, and you will observe that the hand which was placed just above the candle flame, it was feeling very hot compared to the side, compared to the hand which was at the side of the candle flame. Why? Because the air above the candle flame gets heated up, it rises up, and for that reason our hand was feeling hot. Okay, upper hand which was placed right above the candle flame, that was feeling very hot. Till here we have done in our last video. Okay, now this is now we will continue with that only, land breeze and sea breeze. This also takes place with the help of convection. Second mode of transfer of heat, convection. Actually what happens, the people, those who are living in coastal areas means the areas which are near to the sea, these are coastal areas, they experience a very interesting phenomenon. What happens, during the daytime, what happened, they are feeling cool breeze, they are getting cool breeze from the sea. Okay, that is why what happened, the windows of the house in coastal areas are mostly they are facing towards the sea, because during day they are receiving cool breeze from the sea. Okay, so how this happens we will study in detail. See, this is a very interesting phenomena. During the daytime what happened, because sun heat is there, during the daytime land gets heated up faster than the water. That means land is very hot and the sea is cool, water is cool. So land is very hot due to the heat of the sun, and water is not hot. It takes more time to get heated up. Okay, so what happened? Due to the heat of the sun, the air above the land, it gets hot and it rises up. And then what happened? The air above the water, which is cool, it comes and takes the position above the land. Again it gets heated up, again it rises up. Okay, and warm air from the land, it moved towards the sea to complete its cycle. So during the day, what happened? The cool breeze is coming from the sea. Cool breeze is coming from the sea. That is why during the daytime, sea breeze takes place. Cool air from the sea. During night, the reverse thing happened. Now again listen carefully. During night what happens? Again the land gets cooled down faster. Land gets cool also very faster, land gets hot also very faster. So during night, land again get cools down very faster and water takes more times to cool down. Okay, so what happened? The air that is above the water, that is hot, so it's what happened? It rises up. It rises in which direction? It rises in upper direction. Because the air after it gets heated up, it becomes light in weight and it rises up. And then what happened? Because the land gets cooled down faster during night, the air above the land is cooler, it comes and takes the position of air above the sea. Okay, and the warm air from the sea comes to the land to complete the cycle. Since the cool breeze is moving from land to sea, this is known as what? Land breeze. Again you can see this with the help of a diagram. Okay, this two diagram is during daytime. This is land, and this is sea. This is sea. So what happened? The air above the land, it moves up. Air above the land, it moves up. It goes this way. And the cool air above the land, because cooler air is heavy in weight. It is heavy in weight, and hot air after getting heated up, it rises up. So cool air, it comes and takes the position above the land. Again it gets heated up, again it goes in this direction. So this process continues because they have to complete the cycle also. Since the cool air is coming from sea towards the land, this is known as what? Sea breeze. And for this reason only, the windows in the houses in coastal areas, they are facing the sea, because during daytime they will feel very cool with the help of a sea breeze. And opposite things happens during night. Again during night what happens? Lands get cooled down faster, and water takes more time, so gets cooled down. So air above the sea, it rises up because it is hot. It rises up, and the cool air from the land, it comes and takes its position. Okay, so you can see here, hot air rises up above the sea, and cool air from land takes its position, and the cycle takes place because the cycle has to be completed. So since the cool air from the land is coming towards the sea, this is known as what? Land breeze. Understood? Now this is the third mode of transfer of heat. This is our radiation. Convection takes a medium to transfer of heat. It requires solids. Convection takes a medium for transfer of heat. It requires liquids or gases. But radiation does not take any medium for transfer of heat. Like the very good example to explain radiation is like we are getting the heat from the sun. Like heat from the sun reaches to us. This is by the process of radiation. Why? Because between the earth and the sun there is no medium. Okay, someplace vacuum is there, but then also it reaches to us. So radiation does not require any medium for the transfer of heat. Okay, and there are so many examples also. Like if any hot utensils are there, then what happened? After some time, what happened? It gets cool. Why? Because it loses heat to the surrounding. Next, when we are sitting right in front of room heater, we are getting the heat from the room heater, isn't it? That is again by the process of radiation. Our body also, it continuously radiates heat. So all hot bodies, every hot bodies radiates heat, and it goes from hotter things to a cooler things. Okay, so when what happened when the heat falls, when from the sun, when heat falls on any object, what happened? Three process takes place. A part is reflected, means goes back. A part is absorbed, means that heat is absorbed by an object. And next, it is transmitted. Transmitted means goes through it. Reflected means go back. Transmitted means goes through it. Absorbed means absorbed by an object. And temperature of any object is not due to reflected part of heat. It's not due to transmitted part of heat. It is due to the absorbed part of the heat. Okay, that is why, because of this radiation only, because of this concept only, we are always advised to use an umbrella when we are going out in the sun, because sun heat will not fall us directly and will not take all the heat. Okay, so this is only because of radiation. Next, again, I think this chapter is complete, and I hope you all have understood also this chapter. Okay, so most important thing is laboratory clinical thermometer. Okay, activities based on this, all the three modes of transfer of heat with the help of an activity. Okay, land breeze, sea breeze is also very important. When land breeze takes place, how land breeze takes place, how sea breeze takes place. Sea breeze means the during day, the cool breeze that is coming from the sea in coastal areas, that is known as sea breeze. And land breeze during night. During night, what happened? The cool air from the land is going towards the sea. This is known as what? Land breeze. This is also very important, and diagram is also equally important. Okay, and last is the modes of transfer of heat, like radiation, which does not require any medium for the transfer of heat. Mode of transfer of heat, three things are very important: conduction, convection, radiation. Conduction, solid; convection, liquids and gases; and radiation does not require any medium for the transfer of heat. Okay, so again go through all the three videos and try to understand it. Okay, so finally this chapter is done. Okay, so see it carefully. I hope you all have understood this chapter. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.